So I'm back in the waiting room again. If it's not the GPs, it's the local CMHT. People must know I'm not right.
So yeah, I can't believe I'm back in the cells again.
Just coming in here again and reflecting on the fact that back here again.
I know I really need to talk to somebody, but when the day comes, I just find it so difficult.
The last time I was in here, I spent like 5 days in here and withdrawing and the isolation within myself, and now I'm here again.
This is becoming a regular occurrence.
If I'm feeling better, then I have to go back to the dark days. If I'm having a dark day, I don't want to be here at all.
This is just a never-ending merry-go-round, man. Back in, week out, you know.
The anxiety's sometimes so great. I haven't slept. My brain kids myself that it's not the same right day or the right time, that I've got the day of the appointment wrong.
And that process that I have to go through to the desk, to the sergeant, to the courts and whatever the outcome is going to be, and the solicitors, and if I'm going to get released or am I going to go back to prison, and that vicious cycle again.
I get so overwhelmed because I'm lacking confidence in talking to doctors and nurses. You know, I know I need help, but sometimes I can't tell them exactly how things are. And I've got to stick to the point. They've only got a limited amount of time. I don't want to ramble, but I've got to tell them the important stuff.
No hope, no focus, no future.
You know, when I'm feeling this bad, sometimes I just want them to give me something and for everything to be okay, or for them to take me somewhere and just give me the relief that you know, I instantly need.
When's this cycle going to stop? When's this cycle going to stop?
A community psychiatric nurse once really helped me. You could say saved my life. Definitely turned my life around.
I'm coming back through that cycle again, and today I don't have to do that. I'm here to support somebody in the police cell and to give them my little bit of experience that, you know, I've been here as well, do you know what I mean, and I'm going to support you.
When I've been sitting in places like this, it would have been really great to have had someone to connect with, someone who really understands. So that's why this morning I'm here supporting somebody else. You alright, mate?
Yes, thank you. Thanks for being here.
That's okay.
It feels really sad to be back in here, you know. But on a good note, I'm here today to support you.
Would you like me to come in and when you're with the doctor?
Yes, please.
Okay, let's go.
Well, basically I'm a peer support worker, and I'm here to, like, I've been through the system myself. I've been in and out of these jails, police stations and stuff. I'm here to support you, like, and how can I help you if you get released from community, whatever the outcome is going to be after your process, yeah. And if I can help you in the community with any services you need support with, basically I'm here to advocate for you and make sure the right support's in place for you.
To have 2 or 3 people with lived experience in a team, in an outreach team, is just incredible, you know, because we've gone from the days of one person being a service user engagement worker with some professionals and always seeming a sort of a bit of a them and us situation. Do you know what I mean? Criticising the service, you're not trying to help work with it, and you know, it really feels like everybody's in the team working together, and there isn't that divide that you used to get.
And the biggest impact, personally, I think that you've made with the team is working with our very vulnerable, complex individuals who, for many years, have been in and out of prison. They've touched statutory services, so they've been referred into CMHTs or drug and alcohol services, etc. And we recognised that there was a group of people there that we just weren't reaching. So in the custody environment, as you probably know, if you've got somebody who's holding out an olive branch, people are keen to take it, but then as soon as they were on the other side of the door, they'd been released, we were finding that we weren't able to make contact with them at all. So when you came in, I thought, you know, we might actually make a difference for a couple of these people, but the success rate has been phenomenal.
Going to the jails, learning from the peers, and this is what they do, and like, working with them entrenched people, and being open-minded around the fact that this is a person, this is a human being that's got feelings, who's entrenched in addiction and mental health and stuff, and looking at that person, not as a statistic, do you know what I mean? And that's a massive part in the role, is not, and then advocating for that client, going to different appointments, probation, CJAL, housing, all that stuff, making sure that the right support and the right package is in place, and not leaving that person because they've missed a few appointments. I think because he's missed a few, let's let him be. We engage more, and we carry on trying and making sure that, and then coming back to the team that's supportive as well. Do you know what I mean? Don't say to you, you can't stop doing this. Do you know what I mean?
Because we do get high engagement, you know, and like your team's been very open-minded about the time frame we've got, because we can't just like take clients and build that trust to drop them again, because that's what all the other services have done. Do you know what I mean? And we understand that. Do you know what I mean? And that's what your understanding comes in as well. You know, and it's like I say, they're human.
And that's been their experience, hasn't it? That they've had an appointment dropped through the post for 6 weeks' time, but their life changes very much in those 6 weeks. But if we can support them during those 6 weeks till the time it comes to their appointment, then we can make a difference, can't we?
And we are making a difference.